We are live. Welcome back! Sounds a killer. We will resume our unboxing of all the gifts Domino Squad has collected throughout their actions and allegiances and kerfuffles throughout this campaign. Up until this point, at least. Which one of you would like to go first?
Bagsy, not it.
First.
Alright, Cyrus Colto. Gifts are shared amongst the room. People moving about, handing out wrapped boxes, wrapped bags. There's a little chute by the tree where things can be brought forth. The gifts you have offered up to the pile are dispensed there for you to hand to your selected person. People bring out their gifts. People start moving around, talking to each other, conversing. Gift unboxings are happening. People are laughing. People are cheering. People are having a good time. Domino Squad opens their gifts, hands out some of their own. Finally, we get to you two, Milo and Cyrus Colt. We start with Cyrus. You watch as everyone hands their gifts around, Templar included, as she approaches you. And you see from her pocket, she takes out a coin. You see a cross on one side. And as she just kind of plays with it in her fingers, flipping it around a few times, you see on the other side, there's a pentagram. She approaches you. I assume Jormungandr, invisible around you, tilts her head at you and smiles. You see the snake. Track her. It slithers left and right. Almost like it's trying to find her eyes and it can't quite. It's looking at her face, trying to see something, some facial feature there that it's not quite registering fully. She smirks, reaches her hand out to pet the snake, and it hisses back at her. But then he stills, smells her hand. Her eyes shimmer green and then white magic. She flourishes the strange crimson and black coin or token between her fingers and then tosses it to the snake, who bites and swallows it on instinct. Cola obedo consumo, she says, speaking Latin words. The serpent's eyes glow with red and white magic as it slithers down from the floor, or from your body to the floor, and you see it start to chase its own tail, chasing itself in this endless loop, as he becomes a magic circle by which the aether is channeled, and his snakeskin shatters open from the head to tail in this bloody spider web-like wounds. Blood oozes from the seams of this new web marking, these new tattooed scales across its skin, across its body, as they all become partially dyed red and bring shape to this new serpent skin made of spider web tattoos. Jormungandr grows and grows throughout this process, getting larger and larger and larger, alarmingly so, to the point that he becomes large. A large creature. My power grows. Hunger. Jormungandr muses. Well, make sure to feed him well, Cyrus. She smirks. She closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. Releases this breath. Her eyes open, shimmer of green. She blinks at you a few times. smiles.
Did you just break my fucking snake?
Your snake? What's wrong with your snake?
Better be nothing.
Bunga. You see it wrap around you as wings sprout from the creature. Cyrus, your Jormungandr has become large and can fly to act as a mount, as well as he has been enchanted to be a living bag of holding.
Okay.
For little inspiration
Yes.
here.
I am now Toji.
Well, that, but also this.
Oh, from fucking Fairy Tail?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fire. I remember that guy. I best say no more. So I could stand on him.
You can stand on him. He is as large as shown in that picture.
True.
Cyrus can R form on an invisible flying mount. Oh yes, he can.
Oh yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Templar.
Mm-hmm. She would kiss you on the cheek if Cyrus allows.
Cyrus would allow it.
Next, we move on to Sebastian Fulani. Hands you, as you saw handing to all the rest, a gift basket. Inside, you would find a unmarked metal case. When you open the metal case, you would find inside what looks like some kind of weed and some other organic substance mixed within. It's laced with something. Kind of takes your eyes a little second to adjust, but you've been around drugs long enough to kind of pick out there are mushrooms. Shrooms mixed into this mixture. Likely enough servings for 10 creatures. As well as you would find an immersion disc for Epic the Musical. Smiles to you. Figured we, take some of this. I put you on to some good music. We're going on a little adventure. Listen, there's some songs in there that might make you freak the fuck out if you're tripping. Puts a hand on your shoulder. But it's okay. That's part of the adventure.
Bro gave me shrooms. And what was the medium to listen to Epic the Musical?
It's an immersion, so it's like a virtual reality set.
And like, does that mean like it's like a Broadway performance of Epic the Musical? Or like
It's essentially like a recreation of the musical, so from beginning to end, and you are virtually reality in those events, playing as the singer or as someone adjacent to the singer.
Oh, okay.
You get to go on an epic. You and up to 10 creatures of your choice, of course.
And up to 10 creatures mean like what? Like, I just like tell people to download this like DLC into their Neuroware or some shit, or like.
No, you have enough servings of this drug mixture for 10 people.
And it makes everyone hallucinate at the same time.
It's drugs. It is shrooms in this case, or it's weed laced with shrooms. So, enough servings that 10 medium creatures could get high off of it, reasonably. Or, you could just get high 10 times. But as Fulani says, wants to do this with you. Seems like a fun adventure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. addition, I got you what I got everyone else. Vinyl player along with some tracks I think you'd like.
That is so funny. Thank you for these tracks.
Of course. Siempre. That is Fulani's gifts. One sec. Shenanigans is freezing on me. We move on to Faith. Approaches you through the crowd as gifts are being handed out. She hands out to you a basket, sealed on all sides, little handle at the top that she carefully takes the top off, holding it in both hands and stretches it out to you. Inside the basket, you would find what looks like a wine pouch, little water skin of wine. You find one strangely decorated red mushroom and what looks like a small little plastic case with some powder inside.
A mushroom and some powder?
And a drink of some wine.
He's gonna look at her and say, "What's this? I don't get it."
I don't imagine you would. I collected a few things. Or more so, I knew where I could find a few things that I knew no one in their right mind would try to consume. But, here you go. This is a sample of Dionysus's wine. Be very, very careful with this. Here are also some Norse berserker shrooms. Just the one. And this is Pharaoh's mummy dust. Trust me, you don't need to ask what you don't need to know. But it will make you feel like a pharaoh. At least for a little while.
Okay. I will take a look at this. These are enchanted things.
These are consumables. All of these. One sip, one
Okay.
edible, one hit.
Okay. Well, I'm sure these will come in handy. I really do appreciate it. I didn't think we were that tight, but you know, this does, you know, make me change my perspective on our relationship.
That's good. I hope. Enjoy that. You might be holding on to some of the rarest drugs on this planet, but you know, I figure you'd like that kind of thing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That is faith. Next, we have Yutaro Tokugawa. Approaches Cyrus, as well as the collective Domino Squad, handing out gifts. Walks up to Cyrus. And he underhand tosses him what looks like a lighter. Imagine Cyrus catches it. Kind of
Yeah. What was it that you threw?
a lighter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The
I'll catch it with like a mage hand.
Mhm. It's this lighter in your mage hand. Smiles to you. A small taste of the power of Tokugawa wields. Be very careful with who you use that against.
Hmm. You can use an action to detach, ignite the slider, and throw it up to 60 feet away. When it reaches the end of its trajectory, the lighter detonates. Oh. As a 3rd level fireball spell. Okay, you can trigger multiple charges as one action. So if this shit had 6 charges,
You could cast a 6th level.
I could.
Once. There.
Wait, that don't make sense.
A 9th level fire.
That'd be
Once.
9th level, yeah. Okay,
Obviously.
that's kind of cool.
You want, you can roll the d4 plus 2 now to see how many charges are inside of it. Damn.
Inside.
3 charges, 3 3rd level fireballs, or 1 6th level, or 1 5th level fireball. Your discretion. Merry Christmas. Gives you a very, very, very slight battle. Like, almost like a... Like, he might have just been looking at his shoes, really. You're not really sure if that was a bow or not. And he turns and moves. Next, you have Akihiko. Approaching. Takes out a small silver case. Wrapped, of course. So you unwrap it. Inside, this box felt heavy when you held it in your hands. And as you open the inside, you would see why. There is a 6-round revolver with the letters Cyrus K printed on each barrel and each round chamber. Or printed on each of the round chambers. It is a +1 revolver, along with a small little tucked away box of rounds. Magic rounds.
That's cool. This is still from, or this isn't.
This is Akihiko.
Who is this now? Akihiko? Okay. On a hit, creature. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, bet. That's cool. That's fire. He gives this to me in a box, or he gives me like.
Yeah, gives it in a box, little wrap box, Christmas wrapping. Tear the wrapping out. Find the box underneath. Inside you find this revolver. Inside a little, gun padded case.
That's fire. Yeah, my unseen servant unwraps it for me. And I look at it and it's cool. I'm like, oh, okay.
The bullets are enchanted. He points just at the little symbols drawn on each of them. This will prevent the creature, typically from regenerating. The other is meant for hunting yokai, fiends and undead.
Mm. Cyrus takes a look at the gun. Is it loaded?
No, definitely not.
Mm.
That would be crazy.
Alright, but he slaps a bullet in, spins it, Russian roulettes.
Okay. What, on a 1 you shoot yourself? Is that what's about to happen?
Yeah.
I.
That's so fucking funny. I can't.
I beg your fucking pardon.
Emotional damage.
Shay!
Which bullet did you use? I guess is the next question I have.
It's just the immediate, yeah, bang.
Bang.
For the sake
Sir.
of this shit not being grim as fuck, we'll say that he shoots his feet.
That's not Russian roulette. What bullet did you use?
What
And
bullet?
we'll say that he uses the silvered bullets.
Okay. Well, you have 11 silver bullets remaining.
I can't be here.
I guess roll a d12. You could just roll your revolver, your normal fucking silver horn, I guess, since that's already a revolver damage. But it'd be a d12 plus dex.
What? You did that in front of this man,
Bro,
too.
It's the way.
Did that in front of everybody.
He did
Everybody
this-
heard the gunshot.
Everybody.
Yeah,
But he's making eye contact with you. That's no shot. That's
okay. 13.
Mind you, that's the third nat one. That's the third nat one, by the way.
Third nat one. You do
God
yourself.
forbid I roll on that one on the damage.
13 piercing damage to yourself.
okay.
Just funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Surely I need to make a roll for Akihiko, I think.
I think you do. I would.
You
I'm
know,
crying.
it would have been like an instant flash. Like
Crying.
it would have been like a actual like intrusive thoughts one.
Nah.
I'm just seeing like hands him the box. Hands the box to the unseen servant. Unseen servant unwraps it. He looks looks at the floating box. Is like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Reaches in, holds in his hand, digs through the bullet casings, takes one out. Akihiko's just like, now he can't. Surely he's not about to shoot that in this room full of, political leaders. That would be crazy. I would be absolutely insane, in fact, is what Akihiko's thinking. And he definitely catches Cyrus, load the gun, and point it at his feet and pull the trigger. Just as soon as he does so, he reflexively casts Minor Illusion. And makes a little neon display of a gun going bang bang.
So, in this specific instance, that gotta count as a critical injury roll. That has to.
It's a regular roll. I didn't even roll a crit to hit.
You rolled that one.
If anything, I technically fucking missed. The gun jammed.
I think we should let it slide. Just
In theory, in theory, the gun missed.
for my
Like
sake.
the six was just to show that the bullet, you know.
Oh my god.
Akihiko stands in front of this man, kind of like puts an arm around him, has a hearty laugh, a laugh you've never heard Akihiko make in his life. Oh, Cyrus, you're so funny. He will take the box away while he's still holding the gun, so he doesn't load another round. Oh, you. The people looking around did look over as soon as that bang went off, and you see just about half of the security in the room reach for their holster. And then things proceed. He goes, I'm going to deliver the rest of these bullets to your room. Okay? Okay. Oh, you.
Thanks, buddy.
Akihiko gotta be sweating on the inside of his body right now.
Oh. For sure, he learned, don't ever give this man anything loud in public.
Okay.
Nice.
I needed a whole moment.
Yeah, no.
Y'all remember that time at the Christmas party when Cyrus Cult just fucking shot himself?
What a rapper thing to do.
Literally.
If he was really about it, he would have pointed that shit at his hands on us.
Oh, God. Okay. We proceed. Yorika would approach after having witnessed all of that, because she approached with her family when the Tokugawas are handing their gifts to all of you guys.
Bruh.
Walks over, lightly just puts a hand on Cyrus's shoulder, goes, "Are you okay?"
Cyrus is unnaturally stoic because he just shot himself in the foot,
Oh, Cham, you just missed it.
and he's used to the feeling of being shot, but it still kind of stings.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like, you know, like rubbing alcohol on a wound that, like, oh, this is fine, but it's not really fine type of look.
That is.
But he'll be like, I'm okay.
She like opens her mouth to say something and then stops, and it just kind of like blink, looks around. I don't really know who she could find in this moment. She probably Akihiko would just be like, "Hey, could you heal his foot, please? You know, so he can walk."
Oh no, I got it. And then he'll cast healing word on himself.
Alrighty. Cast healing word on yourself. Wound closes up. She like has to take a moment for herself to really center back. Okay. Don't stab yourself? He asks in question mark as she hands you a wakizashi.
Ooh. Okay. Nah, this is some cool shit. Alright, so babe, I have this apple. No, I'm joking.
Huh?
I was just saying, you know, if you put this apple on your head, we could play this one game if you really trust me.
She like puts her mouth in a tight line and just sighs through her nose. I trust you'll hit the apple. But I'm not about to play.
Okay. Thank you. What does it do? What does this do?
It's a silvered blade. Comes from my uncle. I guess my family. It conducts electricity. She like gestures at some of the engravings. It also has a little charm from Akihiko. Should help you against undead.
Okay. This is great. I have a specific undead that I don't fuck with, so this is amazing.
I heard. Very fun song.
Thank you. Thank you.
Smiles at him. She'd kiss him if he allows.
Absolutely. He will return the kiss and slap her ass.
She like chokes on a
In
breath
front of her
in
family.
front of her family, and will just keep walking, simply not acknowledging that happened. But you'd see when she goes to sit down or proceed to talk to somebody else, she is just ears are pink.
No, this is cool shit. Wow.
Next, proceed down the list. Let's see. We have Vanya, the Despair Knight. Approaches and hands you what looks like a Christmas card. There's a big smile on her face, very proud of herself.
Anya? Anya?
Vanya, Despair Knight.
Anya. Right. Okay. I'm ready.
She hands you a Christmas card.
All right.
Do you open it?
My unseen servant does.
That's an interesting thing I didn't consider. If another creature opens this. I mean, she could just do it again. So she sees the unseen servant go to open it. She kind of like reaches her hand out, and then you'd see for a second shimmer of gold magic. One of her eyes, the whites turn black. She just kind of flicks two fingers towards you, and you'd receive an encoded thought. The encoded thought is a series of images, a reel, an Instagram reel, made of an edit, thirst traps of despair, from the club night of Mass and Mischief. These poses, these shots, these moments, getting progressively more and more and more not safe for work as it seems the reel goes on, until just as things would be getting very NSFW, the reel ends and cuts. And you hear her say, "What could have been?" And as you fully open the card in your hand, inside you would find a tip card. Clicking the tip card to literally any device would project that it has $1,000 in it.
Oh. Wow. She says what could have been telepathically?
Mm-hmm.
I guess he would just respond with, could have?
Mm-hmm. She like tilts her head. What could have been? Merry
Gives
Christmas.
her a look. He gives her a look of like, I'll be seeing you later type of look. But it's not like a obvious look. It's kind of just like a, well, no, it's kind of a mischievous look. It's like a, yeah, I'll be talking to you about this later.
I think the phrase you're looking for is "we'll see about that."
That's a good one. I will steal that.
She folds her hands behind her back, the kind of like slowly twirling or swaying in place. She says, I guess we will. Or we won't. She skips over to Koba, gives him a kiss. That's funny.
He kind of chuckles to himself.
Had the one Tatiana approaches behind her. See her, a little Christmas getup, stretches out to you. A Christmas box, also wrapped. Unwrapping the box, inside you would find personalized tactical gloves with the runes for Loki engraved across the palm and the runes for Psycho engraved across the knuckles, as well as a personalized tactical gas mask that you see has a holo display to project different designs over the face like a holographic mask.
That's cool. I like that. I like the gloves a lot.
Mhm.
He'll tell her that. He's like, I really fuck with these gloves.
Do you?
The mask too.
Oh, that's good. It looks like she wants to ask something, but she stops herself. Well, Merry Christmas.
Sarah's gonna laugh, and he's gonna be like, okay. He won't ask her what she's gonna ask.
She would proceed to hand the rest of her gifts. I don't know. Next, the Dragon Knight approaches you, formerly known as Tetsuya. Hands to you what appears to be a small quarterstaff in hand. Looks to be like half the size of a quarterstaff. Kind of more like a baton more than it is a staff, really. See him hold it at either side with one finger. Hands it to you. Has a little Christmas bow at the center of it. Merry Christmas. Figured I'd hand you something a little up your alley. I feel like this is up your alley, please.
Thank you. I handle sticks all the time.
Oh, be careful you don't point this one at yourself.
That's cool. That's cool. I'd have to be wielding the staff though. What?
Mm-hmm.
I can wield it with one hand?
Yeah, quarterstaff can be one-handed or two-handed. It's versatile.
Okay. But like the deflection would work with one hand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's cool.
Sir. Let me
Yeah, no, I
know.
fuck with this.
Let me know when you next need a feature. Looking forward to that next track.
Yeah, I'll be talking to you very soon about that.
Yeah. I don't. Can I get a sneak peek of like what's the project? Do I need to start writing?
Yeah. About the Vempry.
About fucking him up?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. It's a diss track.
Say no more.
Mhm.
Dab up, Cyrus. Merry Christmas. Oh.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Next, we have the Blizzard Knight. She approaches. You see her taking out what it looks like a styrofoam casing. At least that is what's underneath the Christmas wrapping. It's unwrapped for you. Lifts the styrofoam casing, and inside you would find 3 boudoir ice sculptures of herself. She smiles at him. If you can solve my riddle, they'll melt into more explicit sculptures.
Oh. Oh. And like are there riddles like on like the platforms of like the thing?
Nope. She clears her throat. Cyrus is to come to the gala, neither clothed nor unclothed, neither full nor hungry, and neither alone nor with anyone accompanying him. I can't wait to see how you show up.
And how I show up is the answer.
Mm-hmm. 3 parts of the riddle, 3 things I want to see. Or maybe not see. I'm sure you're smart enough to figure it out.
Cyrus slow nods, but an easy insight check will tell you that he doesn't know what the fuck that means.
God of Avatar of mischief and riddles. You got into the gala to figure that shit out. Mhm. Next, Elena. Padawan, now apprentice Elena. Approaches. See in her hand. She has looks like some kind of plastic case wrapped up, Christmas wrapping. Tear into it. Inside, you would find an immersion. Though it has a soft buzz at your fingers, a magical buzz. It's an enchanted immersion. This is meant to be, consumed while you're high. So I would recommend that, and then you should watch this. You should experience this.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't watch it the
My
first time,
tripsitter is a god.
Mhm.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Merry Christmas, Cyrus. Says Blizzard Knight.
You mean Elena?
Nope, Blizzard Knight, because she's with you. Elena, follow suit. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Wait, so was Blizzard also the Inertia as well?
No, that was Elena, but they're together, Master and Padawan.
Okay, yeah.
Next, Agent Lancelot. Approaches, hands to you a small little baggie. Inside the baggie, you feel something thick, viscous. It's sealed on all sides, so it's kind of like, how are you even supposed to get whatever's inside? He smiles at you. That right there is, well, what I would call a premium honey pack. I'm talking premium. You hear me?
He throws his hands in the air like, oh, okay, hot shot.
You're not gonna find honey sweeter than this, and it's definitely not gonna do as much as this. Alright? So use it. Hey. Be wise with how you use this. Puts on top of it. Little box wrapped up. Tear open. You find a poker card game meant for strip poker. See that the cards themselves have little instructions for what to do.
Mm.
Use.
Say it one more time.
It is a strip poker game. You see that the cards have little instructions for what to do when you lose.
Mm.
Be very careful how you use this. But I mean, you don't need me telling you what to do. You got it. Remember to be responsible type shit.
Who's giving this to me again?
Agent Lancelot.
Cyrus smiles. Where'd you find this premium honey pack?
I made it.
With what?
Folds his arms. Got some honey from Brazil. Bees are actually fed certain nectar that has special aphrodisiac chemicals in it. Trust me, don't ask. And then I just chefed it into honey, really. Made it less bitter, I guess.
Okay. Well, I guess I will be the judge of how premium this shit is.
Hey, go crazy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Your unseen servant would simply turn to you and lift up a box next, seemingly from nowhere, as if he just found it on the ground.
And the box like has my name on it, or it's like it's
Mhm.
oh, this is for Cyrus.
Says for Psycho.
Okay. I'll make it open it.
Open the box, and inside you'd find a small controller. A controller you are very familiar with. You know what this is a controller for, in fact. Who has the other end of this device You have no idea. There's no notes.
Sam.
There's no direction. No hints. There's just a tiny remote inside the box.
Sam.
And nothing else.
Is this what I fucking think it is?
Of course it is.
Sam.
I have no clue what the fuck this is.
Absolutely. God.
Come on, man. You know what
Absolutely.
this is.
God. This,
Controller?
Someone
Yeah.
has something.
we've all been way too deep in fan fiction.
Someone has something that you now have a remote control over,
Oh,
and you can control the intensity of something. But we don't know who it is.
So someone in this room.
oh, that
I
is
can't.
insane.
I can't with you.
Damn, y'all niggas are some
His
real
unseen
smut.
servant gives him this.
That's
Y'all
Yeah,
so
we all
funny.
knew immediately.
funny.
The
Like,
second
Yeah.
holy fuck.
remote was mentioned, we all knew.
Y'all niggas are on
Yeah.
some different shit, bro. Like,
I'm
how the
just-
fuck that shit?
I'm just
I
trying to
mean,
think who it is.
the people who made the gifts, they know Cyrus very well.
Indeed.
Did Twilight give this man a gift yet?
Or is he just
Oh dear God.
predictable?
That would make sense, actually.
Unless you have a controller.
Man, do you still not get it?
I would say Cyrus does. And there's only one way to find out, so he's gonna crank that shit up to the max.
Oh my God.
God.
Diabolical.
For like a second.
Someone's about to collapse on the dance floor.
Just whoop. Turn off. On off.
Make me a perception check with disadvantage. I'm gonna set the DC pretty high because there's a lot of people moving around here. DC 18. Perception
But
check.
at max,
I was going to say 0 to max. I feel like that'd be
Listen.
more of a noticeable
Maybe
reaction.
listen, there might be or there might not be. Truly, it's does he notice it?
Someone is slamming their hand on the table real quick.
yep. Yep. If they're in mid walk, just stumble a little bit.
It's a split
That's
second.
fine.
You good? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll.
My heel. My bad.
Nothing wrong here at all, I swear.
Don't worry, I will be temperature checking.
I love that.
Just type
Incredible.
like flash EM throughout the session. Just be like, I crank it and I turn it back down again.
No, you just roll. You roll the perception check randomly. That's how Sam knows.
And there's a sender that is currently living it off. I'll say that.
I feel like the GIF I posted sums it up pretty well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Never realized how much anguish Walter White looked like he had.
Bro, that ain't anguish no more.
It's definitely not anguish in this setting.
In this
that's
setting,
for
it is
fucking
not
sure.
English. But we move.
I mean, the shock value of it might be
Like, oh.
max, even for a split
Max is
second.
actually fucking crazy.
Someone's got to sit the fuck down.
There
Mhm.
has to be a stream, honestly. Like, what?
Someone goes to help them up. and
Mid
just starts
sip, just
vibrating.
immediately chokes.
Mid sip, spit take.
Maybe there was, maybe there
It's crazy.
wasn't. Alas, Cyrus did not notice
Cyrus didn't see it.
Damn it.
I'm sick.
I love this. I'm here for it. That's so
Next.
funny.
it. Ancient Nova approaches you. She walks over, puts a hand around your waist, releases her phone up, and takes a selfie real quick. I assume Cyrus would pose.
Yeah, he would pose with the remote in his hand.
Snaps the
Little peace
selfie.
sign.
Diabolical.
Looks at the picture. Nova is literally, this is her thing. She's gonna look at the picture, look at the thing in your hand. Now, is the hand holding the remote behind her back, or is it like around her waist? Like
The remote?
the hand holding the remote, yeah.
It's the same hand that's throwing up the peace sign.
Lamau. She looks at that, kind of zooms in on it. It's not easy to tell what you're holding because you're throwing up the peace signs. It's kind of covered up. It looks like, what are you holding?
Just takes a second.
Oh, you know. New phone.
Do you show her, or do you just say that and kind of put your hand away?
No, it's like a gadget I got. And then he puts it in his back pocket.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take it again. Literally just takes the selfie again. Better.
Same thing.
Much better. Okay. And post. Merry Christmas. She walks off.
What did she do?
So yeah, Cyrus looks kind of confused and is like, oh, okay. Merry Christmas.
Next, Cyrus. You receive something at the same time as someone else, so I'm gonna hold off on that last gift. For now. And we're going to move on to Milo.
Hello.
Salud. You're up.
Okay. When is this taking place before we all went our separate ways? Is this like
Yes.
when we were all still together?
Yes. This is
Gotcha.
Start of the party.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm. So, from Templar, of course, you've already received your mount for Radigan and a HUD to synchronize with him. Next, you have Fulani. Approaches with a gift basket for you as well. And it is sitting on top of what is unmistakably a giant Parmesan wheel.
Oh. Now this is good. I think this guy might go into cheese shock at this rate. He looks into the large crate that Tiger provided him earlier.
Well, I thought that was for you, but I guess, yeah, that also makes sense for that again. Anyway, yeah, that points at a few different things. Inside the little gift basket, you find the following things: goalie gloves, cleats, shorts, and a Manchester City jersey. He would also hand you a box that is heavy for him to carry. Once you kind of take a hand on it, it's light, very light for you. Inside, you see a DBZ training gi, super weighted. This thing is heavy. It's weighted training gear. And you find a one-piece Frankie costume.
Oh, now this is super.
That's what I'm talking about,
He
right?
puts the training gear on almost immediately.
Dale. Takes a step back, watches him put it on. Yeah, this thing is heavy. It's adding a lot of weight to you, to the point where you definitely are gonna have just flat out penalties to do any feats of strength while wearing this thing, or dexterity for that matter, while wearing this thing. But if you get a good grasp on this thing, it is weighting most of your body. You could see a lot of physical improvement in a very short amount of time with this kind of gear.
Oh my God. Once Sandman finishes the gravity chamber and I have these bad boys on, oh yeah, the gaining season is going to be on. I'll forgive you for the Man City top. Just FYI, I'm a Tottenham fan. Just for the future.
Boo.
You see him click his HUD and write down a little note. Got you. You're a heathen. Okay. As well, I got you a few albums that I thought you'd like.
Can't win them all.
Oh, okay. Hit me with them.
Shows you the electric vinyl player along with a couple albums as you see listed there. Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift, SZA, Green Day. And a collection of things that he likes that he got for everybody.
Bulldog goes through them with a smile and he pauses on the SZA album as he just looks at it with a grin on his face. Oh, you have immaculate taste. Thank you.
And not only that, I have immaculate sources. Points at the SOS Deluxe album. It is signed.
Oh. Whoa! How did you? What?
Hey, hermano. I don't just fly. He smiles. Merry Christmas.
Fucking hell! I gotta get this shit framed. Thank you. Jesus, thank you. He gives him a really tough bear hug, lifting him off the ground.
Still human, pero está bien.
No, sorry, man. Sorry. Oh, this is the fucking best. Oh, my favorite album as well. How the? Okay, we could talk about that later.
I expect reviews for some of those things.
Oh, 100%. They're gonna be blasting in my ears 24/7.
Glad to hear it. As for Lottie. Next, Faith approaches. It's your takeout wrapped. Not really like gift wrapped, kind of just has a little rope bow almost on it. It's a shield. You see an ashwood bark round shield, braced with steel. A strange crimson steel.
Huh. Wow. This is beautiful. He takes the shield and inspects it.
I figured you like something like this. I'm not sure exactly how your role on the team's looking right now, but this at least should help you with keeping people safe. Don't.
Yeah, I
if you feel
tend to absorb a lot of the damage.
this should help. Don't. If you start hearing things when it's like a full moon out, just ignore them. I cannot make that any clearer. Just ignore them.
What kind of things am I gonna hear?
Asking you to go out and reap souls or kill or hunt or drink blood. Just ignore them. Pats.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, by the way, I am planning to get you a gift, but it's a little delayed. My hope is I can get it to you after my first hunt.
Well, I look forward to that then, whatever that turns out to be.
It's probably nothing that great, but I'll try and get it to you before the New Year's out, if I can.
Well, I'll be expecting that then. Just again,
Thank you for this.
You're welcome. Just remember, just ignore anything you hear on a full moon if it sounds weird or malicious.
He leans in and whispers conspiratorially, "This isn't like a werewolf, like shield or something, is it?"
Oh, no, not a werewolf shield. No, definitely, no werewolves involved in this.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to evolve into some weird, like, Digimon kind of thing.
No, you'll find it is quite sturdy at blocking bullets and most other projectiles. You'll you also just find yourself being more magnetic to projectiles as well. But I'm sure you and your vampire armor can handle that.
Of course I can. I can handle anything that gets thrown at me.
Then you'll
Besides,
be
if they
fine.
start whispering to me, I'll just whisper back to them.
Don't do that. Merry Christmas.
And a happy new year.
And a happy
He claps Faith on the back. Now, you look hungry, man. You should probably get yourself off to a table and eat.
I am about to empty this banquet. And she goes.
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Next, we have Akihiko. Purchases a little gift wrap box, hands it to Milo.
Oh, hey, didn't expect a gift from you. Thanks.
Well, did spend 2 months. Kind of scratches his head. Almost 3 months now. I figure. I mean, just open it. Kind of doesn't really have much to say. He's like, just open it. Inside.
Milo takes the gift and opens it.
Inside, you would find bracers, enchanted. You see small little fox sigil at the base of both of them, and looks like calligraphy sketched across it. You see them made of some sort of twine or roots. Slip on pretty comfortably. Once you attune to them, they would wrap tighter to your form and provide a number of different bonuses.
Wow. How'd you do this? Looks like some pretty intense nature magic.
It is the specialty of the Shimoda family to invest in all things natural. Yokai, kami, animals, beasts, as well as plants and other flora.
Oh. You know, considering we've known each other for 2 months, I didn't actually know you were a planet guy.
Now you know.
Now I know. Thank you. This is really nice.
You're welcome. It's a half bow. Merry Christmas.
Milo does a weird, bow as well. He kind of always, kneels almost. It's like a mix between a bow and a curtsy. Thanks.
Notes that with his eyes, but he doesn't comment. He moves. Next. Vanya approaches the Despair Knight. In her hands, she has what looks like a necklace of a cross. You see a chain made out of little green metal. It shimmers like stainless steel, but stained or tinted this green color. For you, I know you've been having a little, mental whack out about demons and magic and stuff. I'm sorry if I've added any stress to that. Hopefully this should help alleviate a little bit of it. She kind of grimaces as open up the little box and find inside the described chain. It's enchanted. It's a little charm. So once you put it on, you just have to give a prayer to the Father of Understanding, and it should protect you. It should at least ward off different, extraplanar things. Keep your mind safe.
Oh. Thank you.
Mhm.
That's very thoughtful. And, Don't worry about me. I'm on a permanent crash out 24/7 most days I'm awake. But it means a lot regardless. Thanks for looking after me. Hope you're having a nice Christmas so far.
I am. I hope you're too.
Yeah. I hope the gift I gave you earlier wasn't too weird or nothing. I'll explain why a bit later. If I get the chance, of course.
Sounds
Don't want
good.
to take your whole evening or nothing.
No, I'm down to talk to you later. Smiles at him.
Great. Thanks for this. He puts the charm on.
Mm-hmm. Put the charm on, and you can pick fortitude, justice, prudence, or temperance.
Do I have to pick now?
You pick when you first put it on. You can change it at the next dawn when you make your prayer.
I'll pick temperance.
Reasonably good choice for a party. You now have the temperance virtue as your virtue ridden.
Side eyes his sister in the corner of the room. Yep, this is definitely going to be needed.
Offers you a hug.
He accepts a little awkwardly at first, but sinks into it as time goes by.
He's once again very careful to not touch you physically. Kind of leans her head on your chest with her hair. Tight little hug. Oh, Tati got something for you too. Tati would walk over and hand you a small little wrap box as well. Opening.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Opening the box, there is a note, a little letter, a little Christmas card, and underneath the card looks like a strange statue toy. It looks like a child's toy. Has little letters and symbols that would pretty attractive to a young child, but it has a magical buzz. You know that it's enchanted for something. The Christmas card has written in it, "It is too often that incompetent or under-provisioned adults choose to bring new life into this world. Whether by circumstance or consequence, it matters not when the child must bear the strife all the same. Even great people sometimes are not prepared to sacrifice themselves for their offspring. But that is why order exists. We house, educate, and love each other. We begin in different places and different people, but we Ritsars made our families and we cherish them. I hope you consider this when the responsibility of caring for another human being finds you." She says aloud, "May the Father of Understanding guide you."
I'm squinting.
Mona doesn't really know what to say to that. He looks at the toy, looks back up at her. It's beautiful. Thanks.
It's not for you.
He squints at her. Oh, okay. Who's it for?
Did you read the note?
Looks down at it again.
The fucking baby.
Jesus Christ.
He's not going to pick that up unless someone's.
I hate this man.
Well, when the responsibility of caring for another human being finds you, you have this toy. And hopefully the Father's guidance. I will pray for you and them. Gives a little curtsy.
Thank you. Thumbs are up. Inside he's thinking, God, is my pull-out game that bad that I have literal kids worried about me having kids?
Honestly, that's a reasonable thought, though. He's been fucking.
He has been fucking.
It's a reasonable thought, especially considering that he technically did knock someone up.
True.
But he doesn't know that.
He's still holding the doll. Just like he looks towards Despair and just goes, "What did you tell her about me?"
I don't talk about you.
That's a relief, but why
Damn.
this?
Isn't my
Oh, you and me
Padawan just so cute? Merry Christmas! She walks off.
No, I'm with you. What does this little bitch know that I don't?
He's just staring at it and just
I'm
goes.
fucked up.
He's probably just holding it and then he slides it into his breast pocket. Oh, figure that out later, I guess.
Damn you, autocorrect.
Blizzard Knight approaches you. Following suit has a similar, almost like aluminum wrapped gift, a case, and take the wrapping apart. Inside, you would find a Viking boat made of ice that will never melt, along with an ice cube tray with unmelting ice cubes and a chisel kit, so that you can make your own little crew.
Huh. He holds up the ice and this stuff ain't melting. How'd you do that?
I made it. She like squints at
Hence
him.
the name.
The things I make
Well,
can't be melted.
oh, that's pretty neat. Always did think guys look pretty.
He smiles.
He holds up the Viking boat. And this, well, you got the Viking stuff down on lock. You must know something about it, eh?
We should talk later.
Sounds nice. I'll come give you a visit a little bit later. Thanks for this, though.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Sounds good. She does a little twirl, moves about her day. She walks by Angelina, Apex Knight, who you see is just tracking her with her eyes and scowling as she walks by. You see her put her hand on Apex's shoulder, kind of like dragging her hand across her shoulder. Little smirk on her face, and goes about her merry way.
Why do I feel like Milo's the middleman here?
And Apex just darts her eyes from tracking Blizzard to Milo. You see her take a breath in, little waft of blue smoke coming off of her, lets out a breath, and she approaches.
Bro's just playing with his Viking boat.
Eyes fall to the Viking boat. Lift back up to him. I got you some things for Christmas.
Hey, Apex. Wow, you look lovely tonight.
Yeah. Kind of like pops her weight to one of her hips. Says, that's good. Here. She hands up to you a small little envelope. Inside the envelope, find 2 tickets to the Lion Emperor musical. It is a Lion King reboot inspired by the Zaki. Fables of the Zaki.
That's so fucking cool. Is that cultural appropriation in this world?
Gotta roll
Probably.
a d4 of psych damage on it.
he looks at it. Whoa, shit! Is this a new musical?
Mm-hmm. I saw it. I know
Wow.
you wanted to go to an opera. Not that big of a fan of operas, but I like musicals. They tell good stories. I haven't seen this one.
You know, I've never been to a musical before.
Oh.
Not a concert either. I always wanted to go, but never really had the money. And then after I got the money, didn't really have the time anymore.
Oh.
Huh.
Russia's musical entertainment is some of the best in the world. You should watch a ballet sometime.
Thank you, Angelina. That's lovely. And he holds out the second ticket. Hopefully you'll be the one accompanying me.
If that's who you want to use the second ticket on.
Is that even a question? I mean, come on, man. I know you're itching to look at a bunch of lions running around.
She squints at him. Kind of like the flat smile she had curves a little more into a smirk. I accept. I have a few more things. She gestures at the deposit of different gifts as comes out an aquatic tank. Inside, you see a lobster floating, bubbling about, minding its business.
Oh, yes. This is what I wanted. He presses his face up against the glass.
The lobster moves away from the glass. You see it just tink its lobster claws against the other side.
Oh, yeah, he's probably going to be a bit skittish. Where'd you find this little guy?
Local market.
Oh, he is going to make a nice friend along the way. What should I call her? Is it a he or a her? Nah, who cares? I'll give him whatever name I want.
I think it's.
How about Tangerine?
Tangerine. She looks at the lobster. You see her staring at the lobster. It's a he. He likes it.
Nice. Hey, can you say hi from Milo?
She opens her mouth, and then she closes her mouth, and then she just shakes her head. I'm not talking to this lobster anymore.
Oh, please. Is he rude or something? Oh, please tell me he's rude. That'll be so much funnier.
He's not rude. It's a lobster. Why would I waste my breath on him?
Ah, come on. He's a cute little guy. Look at him. Lobsters have always been really cool.
Looks at the lobster again.
I mean, look at the cool claws, eh?
You should come hunting with us in the east sometime. I'll show you a real lobster.
Okay. That sounds cool. It's gonna be one of those massive kaiju things.
Not that large.
Just a big ass lobster. Hey, you had me hooked from the word lobster. And you had me hooked from the words come with me.
Quirks an eyebrow at that. You're so adamant. Then sure. One last thing. He hands you a little box. Gift wrapped with a little bow in it. Opening the box, you'd find a necklace made of a different number of animals' teeth, bones, and fangs.
Whoa. Isn't there a certain name for these kind of necklaces? Can't think of it right now, but isn't it like symbolic or something?
I wouldn't know. But I would just call it a trophy necklace. It is made of trophy collection.
Did you catch all the stuff that's in here?
Oh, yes. Every beast.
Oh, that's so fucking cool!
She's, like, a little surprised by his energy, but then she starts smiling more. Oh. If you put it on, you might feel some of the bestial nature inside. It could be a little overwhelming, so maybe don't give in to it here. But she shrugs. Or do.
Oh, I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Narrows her eyes. Maybe not here. But I would.
Is that a challenge?
You can see it as whatever you want.
He smirks at that. Ah, okay then. Maybe I'll save that for later in the evening, eh?
Smart. My boy's got you something too.
Oh yeah? Gavril and Fareed, what do you guys got me?
Kind of hanging off to the side, talking to some of the other people, handing their gifts out. See your attention drawing him over. Fareed, Gavril.
Now here I was thinking you'd get me the medal from my winning the other day at basketball. Don't know what you thought it was going to come to, considering the size of me.
God, the way we need to do rolls for that.
Nope, just spoke into existence.
No, I can wreck on it. We can do rolls. Just do a contested roll if you'd like.
You know what? Let's just do three skill checks that you would have tried to apply for a basketball game. And I'll do for
Nice.
I'll just
Wait a minute, but I was in that basketball game.
Hey, join up, Mo.
Shit, look what we've done.
I know.
How many? Is it 3 or 4?
Who? Do three. Just 3 different
Do
skill
3,
checks
okay.
that you would have applied.
I'll
How's
be on
about
Team
I
Apprentice.
do 2? Vale, you want to do 1?
Oh shit! I mean, I know I was in this game, but I was being quiet. But okay, yeah.
Okay, we could just
Yeah.
divvy it up 3-on-3 then. Let me just move.
Don't worry, I'll be on Team Apprentice.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say because this lineup right here is not looking good for, you know what I'm saying, for
Just 2 grown-ass adults dunking on kids.
Fulani's definitely not on
dark.
Fareed's team. Absolutely not. Someone's got to be on Fareed's team.
We got a whole green boy who plays basketball, I'm sure.
He wasn't at the mall.
Damn. You know, it doesn't take a lot to call someone, the fuck? Anyway.
Show up.
Dawn and Dusk have
We got
pulled up
mall
to the
basketball.
mall on a bumper.
It's like that fucking regular show episode where they call up the god of basketball.
Mhm.
It's a fucking pickup game in the GMG Tower. I'm fucking there.
I'm there. So what were the teams then? It's got to be a 3-on-3. Fulani's not on Fareed's team.
Falani,
I thought
Bulldog.
Cyrus was there too, so it's 4.
It simply can't. Somebody needs to be on Fareed Gavril's team.
I'll do it.
That is my point. That or Gavril will just sit out, and someone else has to sit out. Be a 2-2.
No. I'll be on the apprentice team. Don't you worry.
Okay. So it's Milo, Sebastian, and who?
Cyrus.
Me.
Cyrus, gotcha. Okay, let's get those rules up.
Okay, so you
And
go.
I'm cheating.
And your cheating is
And
crazy.
he's cheating is crazy.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids
Each
is
one of you
crazier.
pick one skill and roll that skill. It cannot be the same one though, so you gotta say it now.
Hey, hypothetically, you guys, hear me out. If I raged during this and then did an athletics during it,
I'd allow that.
Yeah, fuck these kids.
I thought magic and shit wasn't allowed. Because Fulani can't do that.
Fuck Filoni.
Damn.
Oh, Fulani.
What my man do?
bro's our teammate.
And,
Okay, if magic's
That's
not allowed,
like-
I won't do the
teammate, he's our
rage.
anchor.
Magic isn't allowed, but I never follow rules. So.
Wait, actually, what are your go tos, Cyrus?
I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Okay, what's Falani's best role, Sam?
Keep his character sheet. Would be also acrobatics.
And I can use
Cool.
stealth.
How's his athletics? Is it good, bad? Mid?
Not bad.
I can do
Okay.
stealth and he can do acrobatics.
Okay.
Okay. Is that 20?
Lord.
Oh, let's go.
What the fuck?
This team is about to fuck up these kids, bro. Unless they were a really good hand. Vale, what are you using?
Oh, I was gonna use sleight of hand. I was just trying to see if I get a D4 on that or not.
Okay.
But I don't think I do. My sheet's being an asshole. I'll just roll.
Reed would use athletics, and Gabriel probably use acrobatics. It's not magic.
Damn.
But they
That's
do
Close a D6.
It's not magic, but Farid and Gavra both have pack tactics.
Nah, I like that for them.
I
That's
like
not
that.
magic. That
Yeah?
they're that's a
They
team.
need
That's
all
just
the help they
teamwork.
can get.
Truly, they need all the help. Truly, they do. Gavra is a
Each other.
sharpshooter, which I think is just funny to
I
consider.
love that.
But alas.
What the fuck?
Those
What the
boys. Oh, those boys!
I like how it's
There you
damn
go.
near matched, but for Reed,
So it's 67
slightly
on
better.
the first team. And 71 on the second team. Yeah, Farid's team would win.
Man, you know what? It's a close game.
Very close.
That is a fucking
Truly, those
battle.
little extra points for Reed got in there. Did it?
67.
Say, like,
I mean, they would have won by 1 point if it wasn't for the pack tactic. Still, they still would have been 1 point up.
Oh, that's
borderline.
great.
The way I'm popping off with these boys.
He's such a leader.
Bro, what are you talking about? You're the worst one.
I can definitely see Vanya getting baby fever from fucking seeing Vale do this shit.
Oh my god.
Definitely. see that.
I'm not the worst one. I'm tied with Gabriel.
Oh yeah, the inspiration. Yeah. Okay.
That's not even inspiration. That's psionic shit.
Man.
Magic. Alas.
Just happened.
Very well. That is retconned. Milo, in fact, says, "Oh, you boys must be feeling pretty smug after your win the last few days."
A win is a win. It's not a. I guess not really a win to be proud of. Kind of grimaces looking at you guys.
Yeah, well, Falani, Cyrus, and I are all practicing. Once we get enough time and synergy, we'll be way better than you. We nearly beat you after not playing together at all before.
So y'all just like doing stuff without knowing how to play. I mean, it definitely looked like that, so that makes sense.
All right, what gift you got me?
Laughs himself. Takes out a little cage. Inside, you would find a gelatinous cube.
Cube.
Hands it to Milo. Or he does.
I'm excited for that gift.
Oh, jelly.
I wouldn't recommend eating it.
What is it?
It's a ooze I caught for you.
An ooze.
Also trained it a little bit. Gave it a few ritual commands. Don't worry about it. But it's sentient. I mean, for an ooze.
Like a jellyfish.
Oh, nice. Can I take him out of the cage, or does he have to be in there?
You can go ahead and take him out. Just don't give him water, or else. I mean, I guess he won't get that big.
Oh, what if I dropped him in the ocean?
Probably
Might
die.
die. Oh my god.
Oh God, I'll never do that.
Yeah, I don't think they like salt. At least not direct salt.
What if I dropped him in a river?
Probably die still.
Oh shit. Okay, we're not giving him any water, boy.
Cannot be giving this man pets like this.
You guys just throwing pets in the water and seeing what happens? Is that what you do?
I've never seen a slime before, or a jelly, or an ooze. I've never seen these things before.
Alright, so it's just the ooze. You don't be doing that for all your pets.
Of course not. You think I'd fucking throw Ratagun in the middle of the ocean?
No, it'd be kind of funny. Can't rats swim?
I don't know. You should be able to answer that yourself, shouldn't you, you little rat?
Nah, me and rats don't jive. That's more
Yeah,
of
but you're all
thing.
territorial.
More like hungry.
He narrows his eyes as he plops the slime on his shoulder.
The slime
What do I call you?
starts to roll down your shoulder, and you see that it picks up the lint that was on the shoulder of your suit. It is a cleaning cube.
Oh, you adorable little bastard. Oh, what should I call you? What should I call you? Call you...
Ruba is right there.
Ruba. Not Ruba. Flubber.
I said Roomba, but go off.
Okay, this thing's called Flubber now.
Yeah, you would name it Flubber. Gabriel
I would die.
approaches.
I would die for Flubber. I just want you to know that.
He lifts up to you. It looks like a bottle of water, unmarked. It's weird.
Oh. Thanks, little man.
Hmm.
Whoa.
It
What is it?
weird. Afraid
He
looks at him.
nods as he looks at it.
I don't think he's smart enough to know what it is. Oh, it's a weird. It's a water elemental.
Oh.
This one I had in black tea for a while, and so he produces that now instead of acid.
Oh.
A tea weird. It is a small water elemental that creates tea. When given a leaf or a potential tea ingredient, its watery form will steep it and magically heat it until it produces it. It can store up to a gallon of water, or inhabit up to a gallon of water, and turn that entire gallon into whatever tea is required of it.
Oh, wow.
Currently,
Oh,
it is producing black tea into this bottle.
can I let it out, or will it go crazy?
Well, if you don't, if it can't be in a container, then it'll die. That's the one sad part. Can't take it. It has to be in a container.
It'll beat the shit out of your ooze.
Okay.
Natural enemies. The thing is made of liquid and water.
Yeah, I would try to avoid having Blubber interact with the weird. He might eat him.
Keep them separate at all times.
Okay, I can do that.
That's-
And thank you. Black tea. I'm a Brit. It's perfect. Match made in heaven.
Mhm. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna call you Doctor Strange. He says, looking at the bottle.
It shifts in the bottle.
Oh, kind of cute. Thank you. That's a lovely gift. Both of you are very thoughtful.
Braid just kind of gives him like an up nod.
Earl Grey. Oh my God! Can you say that in character? Because that is such a better. That is such...
Huh?
Cham said it should call it Earl Grey.
Just call it all gray. That's very cute.
Yeah, it's now Earl Grey.
I almost named
Grey.
Echo Earl Grey.
Ooh.
I'd have called it PG Tips if it wasn't for that.
PG tips.
I like that. We also got some for Radigan. Fareed, or Gabriel says, and Fareed goes, yeah. Yeah. It's fucking. I got him some. Takes out what you see to be a suit and tie fitted for Radigan.
Oh my god.
And then Gabriel takes out a pajama set fitted for Radigan.
Oh, that is adorable. Hey, Ragged, come out here and thank these two. He reaches into the car and into the box and he pulls out Radigan, who I imagine is a few sizes bigger than the current fitted.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls them out and plops them on his hand. What? Oh, those for me? Yeah, they're for you. They fitted them to you. Although, maybe not current you. Hey, it's just a bit of cheese weight. It'll come off like that. Say thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Got you. God. That rat is way too intelligent. Is it like taking your brain function? Is that why?
Yeah, you're very funny, aren't you? Just because he's smarter than you, don't mean you have to start being me. Anyway, do you want to hold him for a little bit?
Sure. Afraid extends his hand out.
Radigan hops onto his shoulder, sniffs him. Is this the fellow who beat you at basketball? Yeah, you two have a good night now. Milo turns his back.
He kind of just looks at Radigan. Man, you got fat, bro.
Hey man, chill, I'm bulking.
Bulking. Kind of looks at Milo, looks back at the rat. Yeah, you and him both. If that's what we're calling it.
Can I keep you around all the time? You're very funny.
I know. I mean,
Don't encourage this.
keep me around as long as I'm not bored with you or hungry.
I'm a talking rat. What's there to get bored with?
Man, all rats talk. All y'all do is yap. He just starts talking to Radigan. Apex
Wait.
nods to her boys. Oh, Merry Christmas, Milo. Looking forward to
Merry
that date.
Christmas to you too.
That is Apex and her boys. Oh, my bad. Silly me. Apex also got something for Radigan. That's it.
Go on. Hello? Oh, he's muted.
Apologies at the answer quick thing. Yes. Apex also got something for Radigan. Hands these. See, little bracers fitted for the large variant of him rather than the small variant. See the visages of a bear, eagle, shark, and wolf on each separate bracer. When fitted, would provide the bonus applied.
Oh, thanks for looking out for the little guy. He owes you one. So do I.
Of course, he is a beast mount. You should take care of them. Imagine
Absolutely.
if you do end up focusing your magic a bit more on the druidic side, you could get as large as Boris one day. Not as strong, obviously, but maybe as large.
Speaking of Boris, what could I get him for Christmas?
Kinda thinks. Frozen meat.
Frozen meat. On it. And have a nice night, Angelina.
You as well.
I'll see you later tonight, and hopefully you can enjoy the other gift I left in the apartment.
Very curious. See you then. She moves. Next, we have Agent Lancelot. Purchase Milo. Hands you a little box, gift wrapped as well. Unwrapping it, inside you would find a soccer ball that has a digital display on a 360-degree axis. So it is a soccer ball that can turn into literally any 360-degree object. When you turn it on, it comes preset to look like the Buke.
Like the Buke?
The Buke.
Like his whole body or just his head?
Just his head.
Milo startles a little bit as he picks it up and goes, how does this work?
Comes preset with that little design. Figure, a good callback to y'all whooping his ass, getting get backs with Goliath. Good guy. Did a good job taking down that fucker. Would have took my own swing at it if I knew the mission was happening, but kind of caught up on the moon and stuff. You know how it is. But if there's someone else you want to kick around, you just gotta sync it to your HUD or your phone. Should be easy enough. Underneath the ball in the box, you would see a Speedo that just has little British flags all around it and beers.
Milo picks it up. Just goes, are you coming on to me?
If I would, is it working?
He looks down at the beers and just goes, I ain't gay, bro.
Oh. You buy? Buy curious? Smiles.
He blushes a little bit. No, I'm not that.
His smirk grows into a bastard's grin. Alright. Oh. I guess you could just hold on to that and do with it what you will.
Milo looks down at the Speedos and the beer and goes, thanks.
Anytime.
It's funny because I'm fairly certain this is like the first conversation he's ever had with Lancelot.
Oh yeah, it is. Les does not
Bro just
forget
gives him
he's
a
from
Speedo.
Les does not forget he's from Lobo Squad, and we know what energy Lobo Squad is on. Oh, Merry Christmas.
What's your name?
Lancelot? Or are you asking for my real name?
Come on, man. You just giving me a speedo. I think I deserve to know your real name at least.
That's fair, that's fair. My name's John DeLeon. DeLeon family. DeLeon Enterprises. But, you know.
You a Frenchie?
Yeah?
That explains so much about this gift. You have no idea.
Kind of laughs to himself a little. Well. If you want to get to know each other over some beers, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I'll know what to wear at least. At least I know what to get you next Christmas, eh? He holds up the speedos, teasing with.
I mean, shit, we could both wear them if you want. Go for a little swim in the embassy.
That gay shit.
Take a little ice bath and some ice caps around here. There's some good lakes.
Man, stop it. He punches his arm.
I'm serious. You let me know.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
If nothing else, you can at least kick around the Buke's head for a little while.
Oh, I'll be doing plenty of that already. He starts doing keepy uppies with the Buke's head.
Say word. Offer Milo a fist bump. Merry Christmas. Be on his way.
Well, he gives him a fist bump and gently puts the box over the speedos.
Next, Agent Galileo approaches Milo. Extends out a gift wrap box, folds her arms, see her take a hit of her pipe as he unwraps it. I've always enjoyed the ticklish feeling of hair on my skin. Figured I could help you out. I don't know if you care, at least, to grow a beard.
Look, it's a work in progress, right? The more pressure you put on it, the more difficult it is to grow.
She puts a hand on his shoulder. Hey, what did I say the last time we spoke? I would take the suffering from you. Now you don't have to worry about it. Opening the box, you would find what looks like a bed lamp, but you can see there are helix sequences embedded into the light bulb itself, as well as just a standard grooming kit. When you take a long rest within 10 feet of this bed lamp, whatever creatures that are by the bed lamp will grow a full head of hair and beard hair, but they will gain 1 level of exhaustion from that long rest.
He holds this like it's the Holy Grail. Are you serious? Does this do what it's gonna? Does this actually work?
Oh, it's very effective. I've learned.
He squints at her for a little bit and just goes, I'm going to write an IOU, and I'm going to let you do whatever the fuck you want to me, or whatever the fuck I want to do to you, given you allow.
No, Milo, don't do it.
Take the former. She smiles.
Milo.
It's nice knowing you, Milo.
Yeah,
Of course,
I owe you.
I'll double check beforehand for consent. You can always change your mind.
Poor
Damn, what freaky ass things you're gonna have me doing? I mean it, like whisper in my ear.
No, that would ruin the surprise. Maybe next time I'll see you with a full beard of hair, and maybe I can enjoy it. Pats his chest. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. He rubs the back of his head, blushing.
I'll make a good speech at your funeral, brother.
Next, Agent Sandman approaches. Takes out from the deposit chute a similar shaped weapon you're very familiar with. Lifts it up to you, She has a little bow on the top of it. Storm's homage. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too. Hope you're having a happy party so far.
Much happier than I thought it would be. It's been a good round. These retailers are kind of weird. They like, I don't know, any of them like say like weird mind shit to you, like they're like reading your thoughts or something. Is it just me? Am I just talking all the weird ones?
I mean, I got plenty of those in my squad already.
Yeah.
Depends who you've been talking to, I guess.
That's way above my pay grade. Hey, but this is for you. Went ahead and upgraded Storm's homage.
He's so real for that.
You fucking gorgeous fella. Thank you.
Got you.
How's the baby doing?
The baby?
Yeah, your baby, my baby, our baby.
The way Sandman is just looking at him so confused. What baby are you referring to?
Milo like gently taps Storm's homage against his head. What do you think?
That's why he's asking. He's talking about the weapon. That's the baby.
Oh! Storm's homage is your baby. Ah, right. I never thought I'd hear someone call Mjolnir a baby. I mean, they're doing great. Reinforced steel, a bit more. Goes into like a little laundry list of different things that he put into it, chemically or manufacturing wise. In essence, does the implied upgrades as stated. There's a D8 instead of D6. It's a +2 weapon instead of a +1 weapon. Sort of upgrading a few of the things that it does. Should
How
hit
do you
harder,
manage all this,
fly further.
man?
Well, I got a talent for it. That and a lot of reading. Got these old manuscripts left behind by my granddad, my wife's uncle. Lots of like old manufacturing techniques, but actually pretty stuff. Damn effective if you have the right materials. This is depends on the metals. But I'm not gonna bore you with that.
No, not at all, man. I mean, if you ever need some help down in the forge, I'm not exactly sure what I could do, but I mean, I got a bit of an artistic eye. I could help where I can. Maybe you could teach me a bit of stuff. I want to see the process, you know?
Trying to get into R&D. Thought you were the kind of person to smash things up, not make them.
Smashing and making go hand in hand, right? You make things, I smash them. Maybe I can cut out the middleman. Maybe I can teach you how to smash some things, eh?
No, I know how to smash plenty of things. All right, don't get me fucked up.
Oh, I bet you do. You have smashed this out of the park.
For sure.
He tosses Storm's homage up into the air and then whistles as it comes flying back down to his hand.
That it does. Be careful when you're singing that around. Don't want to get yourself deported.
I've been deployed once or twice before. What's a third time?
I don't know, probably your career. But hey, keep up the good fight. I'll see if there's anything else we can work out in R&D for you. I'll keep my eye posted.
Yeah, that sounds great. Hey, how's the gravity chamber coming along?
Almost done. Back on the Olympus, at least. Gonna do a few more tests. Thinking once we have that figured out, maybe like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Bring down the prototype down here, set it up here in the embassy.
Oh, you're the best, man. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. That's
Milo looks after him as he walks away and just thinks to himself, oh, shit, I didn't get him a gift. Fuck, what's left in the bank? Probably pull something together for him. Maybe like a gift basket? Wine? I don't know. I'll go with something.
You'll think of something. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I bring gifts from outside of Bermuda! Oh, you see the Santa Claus man approach you with a big sack of gifts. Reaches inside the sack. Oh, you have many friends outside of Bermuda. Oh, you must have been quite the nice boy this year. Puts a hand on your shoulder. You take good care of Jude?
Fuck, remind me who's Jude again?
You left a voicemail, Agent Ironside, when he took his hammer and said, "I'll take good care of Jude for you." Back at the start of this campaign.
I remember. Oh, yes, I remember because he called Storms of March Jude, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Milo looks lost for a second, but then his eyes kind of narrow in and he goes, "Wait, what? Aren't you supposed to be?"
Oh! There's Christmas miracles all around. Oh! Here are your gifts. He smiles.
Huh. Well, thank you, Father Christmas. Kind of you to come down from the North Pole.
Takes out first thing. You see what appears to be a cartridge. It seems a small chipset that you know can plug into your HUD. As you, I would assume, plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
Plug it in. You see on your HUD projected with augmented reality Yuki, Asian Raijin. You'd see it take a stance, and the projection approaches to punch you in your stomach.
Does he feel it?
You don't feel it, but you do see that some sensors went off, and it registered it. You see that there's then a few little instructions provided, implying that you can sync this up to the augmented reality training system. And you get this gift from Regine.
Thanks, Yuki. Hope you're doing well, wherever you are.
I have more gifts. You have a lot of friends outside of Bermuda. Oh.
That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear, but thank you, Father Christmas. You are spreading joy and laughter wherever you go. Ho, ho, ho.
Ho. You get a postcard. You see the picture of a man with a woman beside him. Appears to be a baby boy in the man's arms. And a young girl hugging the woman. Takes you a second as you squint at the picture, narrow your eyes. The man in the picture. It's Jet. The guy you saved from Ukraine. At the bottom, or on the opposite side of the family postcard, you see a note written. You let me see them again. I don't know if you're a good man or just doing it for the paycheck, but thank you. Fight on, you big grizzly bear of a man.
God, what is this soppy shit? Well, it says with a massive grin on his face as he tucks it into his coat pocket close to his heart.
Oh. A postcard from
I'll be
Jet.
crying.
Takes out what look like hand wrappings tied together. Hands it to you. You see there's a little note tucked inside one of the hand wraps. From the Hound of the Hamlet, Ali, to his rising star pupil, Milo. to find this item.
Milo picks them up. Does he recognize them at all?
These would be hand wraps that Ali would have used himself in a few fights. Not always, but some of them. He had different hand wraps he would wear at different times.
Milo picks them up and looks them over with a small frown on his face. God, the old guy really is sick if he's unwilling. Thanks, Santa.
Don't look so dreary now. There's more! Oh, oh, oh. Reaches inside. Takes out what looks like a horn. Horn of some animal, shaped into the cup. And he reaches further inside. You see him lift up with one arm a keg. Boom! Slams it down next to you.
Shit. We taking drinks now? I mean, I'm not saying no.
It's for you. You see a note on the keg. Note says, "For all the cold ones I missed with you, and for all the cold ones we'll share soon enough."
Milo, his smile falters as he looks it over. Doesn't have a name attached, does it?
Oh, oh, oh. Just this. You see, at the end of the little note, there's just a W.
Huh. Milo has a look on his face as though he's not exactly sure how to react, but he pats the keg and fills the horn up a little bit before taking a gulp.
Anything put into this horn is chilled to 5 degrees Celsius. Nice and cold.
He lifts up the horn. The brighter futures, Dad. Hopefully I can get that yourself out the shit you've put yourself in.
Oh, oh, oh. Family squabbles. Oh, oh, oh. You have 2 more gifts. As he reaches inside, you see a boxing bell. Branded. You see GG, made of gold, for Golden Gladiator. And on one side of the bell, you see One Punch Pierre's likeness etched into the bell itself. When you take the bell, from the inside a little note drops. Pick it up, it says, "I'm going to ring this on your head." And it has the innocent emoji.
Lello bites his lip at this gift as he looks it over. Cheeky cunt. He's lucky he went down in a weird manner last time. Otherwise, that'd have counted as my win. I'll have to mail him back something.
And for the last gift, you see Santa reach inside, take out what looks like a credit card sized device with a little recorded message on it. It says, "Oh, I have 2 of these. Oh, oh, oh. Cyrus!" Not Cyrus. Agent Psycho! Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, what's up?
He hands you this credit card sized device and hands one to Milo. You both get one.
Shit. Wonder what we've got from this. Who you reckon it's from?
I'm sorry. He's gonna have to say it one more time.
You get a credit card
Credit card
size
sized.
device, and it has a recorded message on it.
Okay. And how do I play it?
Click it. Begins to play the message. Congratulations, recipients! You were invited to fight in the 2050 Golden Gladiator Tournament, held here in Moscow, Russia. Please hold on to this invitation and present it to Joker for entry instructions. If you cannot find Joker, then this invitation has reached the wrong recipient. In which case, this invitation is laced with fentanyl that has already been inhaled by you. In which case, you're likely already dead. Think, moron! How could you get this word to the invitation without passing out? The answer is simple. This invitation does not, in fact, nor did it ever contain fentanyl. Ha 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 ha. Got you scared now, didn't I? The message then plays on loop again. Congratulations, recipient! It then keeps going until you hit the button again.
Okay.
Personalized invitation. I never got these kind of things before. You can see a wide smile on Milo's face. 2050. Little after the invasion, eh? Probably having a celebration of some sort.
You see,
I've got the dates right?
there it is next year, yes, but it says winter into spring, implying early in the year. No specific date given. The only further instructions you have is to present it to Joker.
What are you thinking?
I mean, I'll do it. Money's money.
Mm-hmm. You reckon you're going to be able to get the training in necessary to...
Training.
Yeah. We're going to get into this. We've got to be in peak shape. The Golden Gladiators don't just invite anyone.
Nah. I don't do training.
Well, best not hope this is a double up then. If so, I'm not letting you drag me down.
Alright, buddy. You got all these cool gifts and all of a sudden you think you're top shit. I'm just saying, I'm confident that I could go in right now.
Maybe you could. Against one or two. But a whole tournament? Oof. Once you run out of ideas, mental opportunity, what are you going to have then?
The same shit I always have. Guns.
Guns.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you're as good as hitting other people as you are hitting your own foot, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
I mean, me hitting my own foot is just proof that I literally cannot miss.
Okay, bud. He pats him on the shoulder and he gives him a little bit of heat to help with his foot.
Thank you.
And that is all your gifts. Except for Cyrus. It's been maybe 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe. It's been a little bit. You've been opening gifts, chatting, taking some drinks, hitting your blunt. You get a text from your producer. In the text, he says, "Hey, yo, we just dropping on Christmas and we not telling me?"
Oh, my bad. I mean, it's fire though, right?
Bro, you got 1 billion views already. This shit's on TV. I'm looking at it on TV right now.
Hey man, it's just a gift. I took a deep sleep and then I woke up in Royal
Are you
Swamp.
cheating on me? Who produced this?
What? Who
Bro,
produced this?
Who made this music video? Who did this audio quality? It wasn't me. I wasn't that high, I think.
Ooh. Yeah, the music was off YouTube. The music video was off my phone. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Bro. Bro. Tell me why the fuck did Felicity fucking Taylor post you with a selfie right before this shit dropped? What are you doing with Felicity Taylor?
Who's Felicity Taylor?
You know what, bro? Go fuck yourself. I'm not even trying to talk to you no more. Hangs up.
Yeah. I need him to produce my next song.
Milo just leans over and goes, "Oh, you managed to cheat on your own producer?
I'm
That
sure
is
he'll still
borderline
do it.
impressive levels of unfaithfulness."
He'll still do it.
Me?
He's just a little upsetty.
Unfaithful? Side eyes, Eureka. I'm
This-
not unfaithful.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This sounds like a problem that Head can probably just fix.
Like, I'm the loyalest man that ever breathed.
Prove it, buddy. Put a ring on it.
Milo.
What energy are you on? What's
I'm
your
sorry, Milo.
Well,
Where
we both
was
know he'll
Mika's
never
ring?
do it.
Huh?
Say that
Just
again, Cyrus? Say that again? For my brain cells in the back?
I said, where was Mika's ring?
Not there, because I ain't trying to marry her.
That is insane.
Just start going down the roster.
My bad. Where was Apex's ring?
Not there, because I ain't trying to marry her either.
Okay. My bad.
You know, your voice really carries, Milo. I just need you to know.
Yeah.
What? I ain't trying to marry no one right now.
Okay, so mind your business.
Hey man, all I'm saying is, he leans in and just goes, "Look, just be careful with that family. They're pretty quick to pop the question."
Oh, I know.
Oh, you know. Spill the beans.
No.
She asked you already. She asked you already, didn't she?
What is your problem?
Oh, she 100% asked him already. This is too good.
Man, you better shut before I tell Apex that you have no intentions with her long term.
He just looks over at Tommy and just goes, "Oh well, I mean, I guess it's a 3 for 3 at this point."
Looks over at Tommy. I was the one who was on your ass.
I guess because Tommy just proposed to Tetsuya.
Exactly. 3 for 3. 3 Bermuda agents. 3 members of
Tokugawas.
the Tokugawa family.
Yeah, no, I guess type shit.
Because you proposed to Tetsuya.
Yeah, you did do that.
Yorika mentioned it to Cyrus.
Yeah, you
It's-
better stand by that. That's your man.
So what did you say? Did you say yes, no, maybe? Give me a week.
Oh my god.
Sir.
Cyrus is gonna go invisible.
Valid.
I like that.
Valid.
Really?
For actually just to fade out.
Peace.
He just looks at he looks over at Vale and Cordelia and just goes, "What do you said?"
What do you say?
Oh, there's no way he said yes.
That's none of my business.
I'm pleading the
Drink.
fifth.
Don't act like you don't want to know. We both know we all want to know.
None of my business.
Have you ever noticed how sealing that ceiling is?
This is such good wine. I can't even taste it, but I know it's good.
Oh, you guys are no fun.
You could taste it if you put it in your goblet.
Listen,
Ooh, the goblet. The goblet.
listen. I touched an object from a mysterious source, and I feel weird right now. That goblet could get me sketchy. Is all I'm saying.
Already putting it in the goblet.
Oh my god!
Look, man, I'm just saying I've got no shame in this. I literally have an object that serves me tea at this point. I have no shame. Speaking of that, Earl Grey, if you will. He holds up his horn.
You pour
I
Earl Grey
promise.
into your horn.
Mm-hmm.
You pour Earl Grey into your horn. Fill it with more water. After a couple seconds, it turns into black tea.
Oh, this is mint.
It's called black tea
No,
because it is constantly trying to heat itself up, and the horn is constantly trying to cool it down. Finds himself in an
I just made it
endless
a
cycle.
endless room temperature tea.
Endless room temperature tea.
You created the worst thing, actually.
He takes a sip and just spits it out. Oh, fuck, I should have looked into the properties of these things.
Look at yourself.
When someone gets a bag of holding and a hole, and they're just like a portable hole, and they're like, I could put my portable hole in the bag of holding, right? Oh, no. Oh, no.
With this treasure I summoned.
Yeah. Wait.
The weird struggling.
It's like,
I can't brew these tea leaves. It's too cold.
He pulls it.
Father,
He pulls the beer back out.
What is
He
this?
pulls it
What
back
is
out.
what is this accursed prison you put me in? What cage? What punishment is this? I cannot make tea. I can make dirty water.
You okay, Lado?
I was not ready for that father help.
Put me in glass, in plastic. At this point, I'll take a sink. Anything but this. It cries in its elemental language.
everyone who speaks who speaks Aquan in the room. Oh my god.
Father,
Oh my
help.
god.
It's funny.
Someone help that creature.
What is that horrible man doing to that creature?
I promise I'm a good pet owner.
The pet.
Never
The
had
pet in
elementals. Leave me
question.
alone.
Help me! Help me!
He just holds up Flubber on his arm and just goes, "You stay back, buddy." As he pours Earl Grey
Stay
back
back.
into-
This
back
weird might
into
start
the,
lashing out.
back into the cup and puts the top back on.
All I'm saying is that Cordelia would never do that to Spike.
Hey, we all haven't got experience raising Celestials, have we? Not Celestials, Elementals.
He's a
I'll
fae.
figure out the
Thank you
name
very
eventually.
much.
That's a little Fey boy. Listen, put some respect on Spike's name. Ain't that right, you little derp?
Whooper.
His eyes go in opposite directions.
Whooper.
Like somehow every time he blinks, his eyes are oriented a different. The eyelids are a different orientation.
He's still figuring it out. The shape.
He's trying his
They like
damnedest.
one eye closes, and then the other. So-
Wait, so Sam, Did Nova help like produce and like just push out the song? Or
I'm glad
what
you.
was that last one?
I'm so glad you asked now. I thought you were just not gonna ask. If Cyrus were to check literally any of his social medias, you would see that a video was dropped by Nova. Well, not by Nova, by Felicity Taylor, disciple Felicity Taylor, showing Psycho's performance at the Laugher when he took her and Blizzard and Elena and Twilight on a date.
Oh.
It is
Basically, just one hella shout out.
It is one
Hella shout out.
very well produced video. It is like, film concert quality. Like someone was there recording this thing with like a 4K 300 frame per second camera type quality. And it is edited to make this concert performance look just like a rager. Absolute banger of a set. And it was. Cyrus's memory.
I do have to leave now, but that was a very, very fun session. I appreciate you all. And, you don't need me for anything else tonight, do you?
No, I will share with you here. I'll put it in your personal stuffs. The link to the gifts list, so that way you have it all there tracked.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much, and it was a great session.
Bye.
Bye, Alfredo.
Take it easy.
Take care.
It is a shame he had to leave, or else I was gonna be like, "Hey Sam, we could finesse Cyrus giving out his gifts."
Pretty sure he's just posting a link.
Yeah.
I'm just
Right?
posting a link.
I'm fine with that.
Very well.
What did I get? Ah!
Dude, actually, yeah, post that link, nigga.
Nah,
Bruh, what do you mean?
I want the live reaction to everything.
Save it for next session.
He said,
It is live. We're still live.
No, I want
Because Alfredo left.
Alfredo's-
I
yeah.
will conclude the stream. It's been a nice little venture.
It's fine. It's gonna be like 10 minutes tops, depending on how fast you guys read.
It's not the point.
Alright, let this nigga finish the stream. Cut the tape, Sam.
Cut the
Cut the tape.
tape. See y'all next time on Hunter Killer.